guys, welcome back to the channel. I don't want to do too long of an intro, so if you want to know what I'm planning for the rest of this year as far as posting, subscribe and stay tuned to the end. Also, subscribe if you want to help me hit 100 followers. Right now we're sitting at right about 97 and we are so close. I would love to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the month. I am calling today's video Modern Contemporary. However, modern and contemporary are more adjectives to describe a variety of build styles. It's generally understood in the Sims building world what this style means, so that's what I'm going to be running off of today. In short, it is an umbrella term that encompasses pretty much any classic style that has been reimagined, or newer styles that bring up a mix of man-made and organic materials, bold, strong lines, lots of depth and movement, but also hard edges. We're going to be using a lot of platforms for roofing today, so if you're unfamiliar with how to use platforms, especially in the roofing context, I recommend you check out this video first, and then come back here for a little bit more information on how we can use that to actually carry out a modern look on a build. And if you want more inspiration for the style, don't forget to check out my Pinterest board, which is linked in the description of this video. You can also check out my gallery here, where I have, actually there are 4 of them right here, a lot of modern builds. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with platforms, and I want this right here to sort of look like a little square, kind of like it's just coming off the front of the building. So I'm going to grab my platform tool and just draw a nice little platform right like that. Grab my shortest half wall and go along the edges of the platform here, as well as right here. By doing this, I can then use the exact same paint as the wall, and it will blend in much better. I can even grab an inlaid floor trim, and by holding shift, just put it on the front of the box as a kind of frame. And of course, finish that off with some wall trim. I'm also going to do a flat roof on this part of the build, but I want it to look like it is a slightly higher roof. To keep these platforms separate from this one, I'm going to draw each one of them twice, so that it is automatically higher and therefore counts as a different room. And from there I can simply click on it and raise it or lower it, extend it, and do any other number of things. I'd rather not have the half wall on this piece, so I'm going to go here, which is under the wall selection tool, to platform trims, and I'm going to grab a white one. I also like using platforms to create the illusion of roof pieces being layered. For example, if I draw a flat roof platform like this, but then add another piece right here, I can grab a half wall that is the same height, then grab this accent color, decorate a little bit, and have this really cool sort of, like, this roof is coming up and around, and on top of this one, I don't know if there's a name for this style, but I like it, especially on a modern build, to just have all sorts of different heights. But don't let all the platforms fool you. You can also add a lot of really fun organic shapes to your modern builds. For example, I'm going to take this little guy right here, and after removing the eaves, hold Shift C to make a cute little curve, add some trim, and make a skylight. I'm going to add a little half wall on top of this, I don't know, fin architectural detail to cap that off, and there we go, a nice little organic piece to set off a lot of these really harsh angles. Another way to make your flat roof a little bit more unique is to cut a hole out of it. So I have a platform, I drew a second platform which functions as a room, and when I delete it there's like a little window, as it were. You could grab this smooth keeper fence and add some beams to almost make it look like a super modern version of a pergola. I really like how the shadows are on the wall here, and it sort of mimics the door and these windows up here. If you wanted to bring some Art Deco energy, a really easy way to do that would be to actually add a rounded platform pretty much anywhere. I still have a lot of research to do on what makes the Art Deco style Art Deco, but I do know that curved flat platforms like this are a big deal, as well as curved walls, which are coming very, very soon. And as soon as that update is out, I will bust my butt to get you guys a video on how to roof with curved walls. I am a mom and have some prior obligations, but I will get it out as soon as possible. Hopefully this gave you guys some ideas as to how to carry through that nice modern contemporary-esque style in your own builds, which brings me into my posting schedule for the next few months. I have really enjoyed making these daily tutorials, but it's just not sustainable for me to do this full time. What I would like to do is take a break in a way and post once a week or every other week for a couple of months and come back in October with daily tutorials again. These tutorials would be about entire builds, so I've just been focusing on roofs this month, but I would like to go through and do an in-depth building tutorial, which means I wouldn't just present the build and have you copy it square for square, but I would explain why a colonial is a colonial, how to carry out a colonial, make one of any size, like the basic things that every colonial needs to have, basic things no colonials have, stuff like that. Thank you so much for watching this far into the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a like, check out one of these cards either for more roofing tutorials or for more roofing styles broken down. Comment down below if you're interested in this sort of content that I'm talking about, or if there are any specific build styles you'd really like to see a tutorial on that you maybe haven't seen yet. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!